Alrighty, forgive the crazy camera angle, but I want to show you how to get some shiz done in Canva. So Canva is a free program that you can use to design beautiful things. So first you want to start with an idea. Clearly, I'm going to do some kind of a summer love banner for my VIP group. So first I'm going to find some images. My favorite place to find images is unsplash.com, UNSPLASH. It's also free, and you can use beautiful, beautiful images that photographers and all kinds of people have looked up. So I'm just going to go through and just kind of download images that I like. La la. You can say thanks by crediting them, but it's not required. I like this one as well, and I like this one. Oops, download free. Thank you. And there's one more that I saw. I like these little chairs. I think I'm going to use these little chairs as my main event. So, something you need to know about doing an image for a banner, in particular for a group or for a party, there are custom dimensions that you can use. So this little button at the top is custom dimensions, and the width is 1640 pixels by 856 pixels. And just hit design, and we'll get moving. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. So then in Canva, you can use all kinds of layouts. You can use all kinds of backgrounds or like different pictures or whatever. I tend to just steer with uploads here. Upload your own images. I just saved those images, so they're right there in my downloads. So I'm just going to upload them all at once. Hit shift, upload all of them. So this is the right size for my VIP group header, which is what I wanted. I'm going to work with this little picture of chairs. And it has uploaded, so this is what we're going to do. Just going to make it bigger because I want it to fit into the entire frame. Resize, make it as big as I can, move it up, and resize just a little more. This is marvelous. Okay, so I'm just using the arrow keys on my keyboard. I think those are sometimes a little more accurate. So I really like this. So this is a pretty faded out background already. So what I'm just gonna add in some words, but I'll also show you if it was a more bold background, maybe something like this image where that's more of a bold background, or if it's something like I did a little poker event, like something like that background, then a way to fade something out to be able to highlight letters. You can either, so click on the image, you can click up here, in this little transparency, and you can fade the transparency. Can you see that? Where it's fading to be able to see less, so then your words will pop more. So, or you can go over here to search 1000 images. I normally search square, and then I'll just do something like this. What's nice about this is you can resize it. Say I just want to do words in the top to just kind of highlight them and make this a little smaller. You can grab it and it'll give you these little like lovely bars to let you know it's centered. And then you can change the color up here in the top. I'm going to make it a light gray, and then I'm going to take this image and change the transparency so it's even a lighter, more see-through gray. And then I could put my words right on top of it, and it would be a lot more, just make the words pop a bit more. Does that make sense? So, oops, Control Z. So since that's not what I want to do this time, I'm just going to add in the words. So I go over here to text. So just to show you a bit more of like you can search words. I do this all the time. I'll search line. There are all these free ones. So in Canva, You can use free stuff, or you can buy stuff and it's like $1, or you can get Canva Pro, or I think instead of lines, sometimes arrows are cute. This free little arrow. You can just you can make longer, you can make shorter, whatever you want to do. Okay, so for my text, the name of my group is Arbonne Love with Sarah. So I'm going to brand that. I think it's important to brand because not only does it just say, I didn't just use something that everybody else is using, but it also gives people a sense of, I'm going to leave out the Sarah bit and show you something a bit different. I think that it gives more of a sense of community. It's not just like this is a stock photo. Like this is something that I fashioned to be specifically for them. So I'm not jazzed about this font. A favorite of mine, and you can go through all of these. I love that it shows it for you right here. A favorite of mine is Brusher, and they're alphabetized, which is nice. But I might actually, oh, isn't that cute? I might actually make it more of like a, oh, that's kind of fun. Make it business in the front, party in the back kind of thing. Oh, I like that a lot. I think that fits with my beachy theme. So the name of my group is Arbonne Love with Sarah. I might change it to Arbonne Summer Love with Sarah. And I like using the these little frilly dills. I don't even know what they're called, but I like them. We'll call them frilly dills for now. So I'm gonna make that love. Oh, maybe it won't let me do that. So this is what I'll do, because I want that font to be different. I'll just make a bunch of spaces and make that font what I used to have it. Oops. I lost it. I think it was this one. That's very nice. So then I'll just insert another, oh no, it's betraying me. Try that again. Where did you go? Bodoni. Okay. So then I'm gonna add a different bit of typing. So then I'll make that brusher. So what's nice is it does save any font that is being used. It saves it at the top. So I'm gonna again use my arrows here. So I think sometimes it's just a little bit more accurate. I'm gonna change the size of that font to be down a bit lower so that it fits nice and tight, tickety tight. Arbonne Summer Love with, and then since, oh, goodness gracious, I'm just being a diva right now. But I'm gonna make this a little smaller because I have just this vision for what I want. Click off so I can just get the little one again. Make that smaller so it fits again. Thank you for your patience. Okay, cool. Come on. Thank you. So I just kind of want it to match the chairs, to have one going up. So I'm going to do Sarah and kind of angle it that way. So I'm going to do my last little guy. Arbonne Summer Love with Sarah. And I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to take this little twisty-do, try to make that flush. Again, use my arrow keys. Just kind of fit that in. Maybe I'm feeling super fun and I want to add an exclamation point. Oops. Ellipses. Control Z. Click back in there. Wow, I'm so fun. Okay. If you're typing and then you want to move the thing with your arrow keys, you're going to have to click off. So if I click on the little blue thing, then it'll let me move again. So, Arbonne Summer Love with Sarah, and then just looking at this again, I think that this is still just a little bit too big for my taste. I'm going to move that over. Awesome. Cool. Arbonne's Summer Love with Sarah. So then from here, you just hit download right here. And it'll download straight to your computer. You can do a PNG. I don't even know what that stands for, but it's what I usually do. And download that sucker. And there you are. So that's kind of transferable to every kind of Canva thing that you can do. This is just for a group header. You can do that with, a Facebook post, with an Instagram post. But again, my favorite things are just obviously the Canva app. And I just use I go straight to the uploads and upload my own images that I mainly find on unsplash.com. And try to just get ideas from there. So like I just saw like, oh, these chairs are interesting, and it goes up at the side. I bet I could use my words to incorporate into that. One little note about using your name in the image, even if it's just saying something like talking about a product or talking about a sale going on or whatever you're doing that you're making an image for, I think it's important to include your name, whether it's your website. Sometimes I'll do arbonnelovewithsarah.com because that's the website for my VIP group, or sometimes I'll just do Arbonne Love with Sarah. But I think it's important to brand it because not only, like I mentioned, is it helping your community feel more tight-knit, like this is just us doing this thing, but it also brands it against anyone stealing it without your permission. So it's super simple to go in and change something, to delete a website if someone asks for your permission, but it's just kind of a way to censor who's using your stuff and who isn't. So you really get to choose who is able to use the images that you have spent time on, which I think is important and fair. So that is it for now. Hope that this is so helpful. Let me know any questions that you have in the comments. God bless.